Year-old boy burned over half his body, and investigators say his mother's boyfriend used scalding water as punishment.
For this to happen, I was terrified. As I was calling 911, it was just going through my head like, what's going on?
Well, tonight, that suspect is in the Sacramento County Jail, and the boy is in critical condition at the hospital.
Ron Jones spoke to the suspect and the boy's family in another story you'll see only on CBS 13.
Well, guys, any way that you look at this story is absolutely horrific. We just spoke with the suspect here at the Sacramento County Jail not too long ago, and he says that he loves the little boy and that he would never, ever harm him. But based upon what the police is telling CBS 13 and the evidence presented, it's going to be a tough case for him.
I left him for a second in the tub to attend to my other child, not paying no attention to the water temperature.
22-year-old Kirk Douglas is in serious trouble.
I didn't know the water was hot.
Police said it happened at this apartment complex in South Sacramento. Investigators say while his girlfriend was away, Douglas disciplined 3-year-old Armani White for urinating on himself and forced him to sit in hot scalding water. When fire crews got here, they immediately called the cops.
Investigators tell CBS 13 that once police officers got here to the apartment, they quickly learned why the fire crews were so concerned.
Those injuries were pretty severe, third-degree burns on about 50% of his body.
From his waist to his feet, he was rushed to the hospital. Douglas claims it wasn't discipline. He says he was in the living room while Armani was taking a bath.
How come he couldn't just jump out of the bathtub?
I don't know why he didn't. I was in the living room. If he would have screamed sooner, I would have been back there.
Douglas says when he heard the scream, he ran to the tub.
When I got in there, his face was face down into the water.
He saw how severe the burns were.
When I took him into the living room and called 911, he wasn't really responding to me. I would call his name, I wasn't getting nothing.
Armani never said a word.
Kept calling his name, still no answer. So I started hitting him on the face, trying to get him to respond.
Oh, that's my grandson.
Armani's family is with him at Shriners Hospital as he gets treated for his burns.
You know, he wasn't a bad kid. You never had to spank him for anything.
Kurt, come on. This sounds really bad. And it sounds really suspicious, don't you think?
To everybody, it may sound suspicious, but you know, only 2 people knows what happened in that house, me and a 3-year-old son and the man up above.
Douglas is being held on $200,000 bail at the Sacramento County Jail. As far as the little boy, his family is praying for him. He'll be in surgery tomorrow.
Poor little guy. Well, Armani is listed in critical but stable condition.